Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 24, aka the Kobe Bean Bryant episode, RIP Kobe. Episode 24 of Let's Try Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Hope you guys are doing well and ready to check out some more Pathfinder with me. They're late. Well, I can't say it's the latest Pathfinder. Well, can't say that either. It's not the latest Pathfinder game, and it's not the latest Owlcat game, but it is a good one, released pretty recently, nonetheless. Well, fairly recently. I think it's been about 3 years now, which is shockingly a lot. It does not feel like it's been out that long, but anyway, let's get it in. We were deciding what to buy from Dyra last time. We finished up the shield maze, which was fun. We dealt with Wenduog. If you want to see how, check out the previous episode. And now we're going to have to head forward. But first, I want to talk to Dyra here. Now, do we want the thick pads? And I thought about this a bit off camera. And I'm still stumped on it. Like, if I were to put that on, let's say we get someone who's like a frontline damage dealer, and they do have a +5 in dexterity, so they'd either have to wear or they'd be best in like studded leather, but these thick pads give a +8 or an 8 max dexterity. They're only 2 armor class though. My feeling is like if I were to wear that in regular combat, I would get rocked. But let's check out the character sheets. Let's see what we can make of this. See, my armor class would be 15 or so. And that's just really sad, though my athletics would be +7. And mobility, trickery, and stealth would be +2. So that's definitely a bonus. But, I don't know, like, maybe it's good to have an armor that gives that kind of dexterity bonus based on characters that we may come across in the future. Plus, I could possibly put on actually, Camellia can probably pass this to me. The Ring of Protection +1. And then I can put on the leather. But I have a feeling if I wear that leather, I'm going to get rocked. And if we save our money, we could potentially buy something cooler or as cool in the future. But I think I'm going to get it, actually. I don't know, let me look at it again. 2 armor class. It is a +1 enhancement. And whenever an enemy confirms a critical hit, they make a saving throw that they may be unable to attack with a weapon for 1 round. Plus, it's 15 pounds lighter. It's still not exactly how I expected my character to operate. I don't think we get an arcane spell failure in metal armor as a magus. And I just don't know. Like, we've got the chain shirt. There's Radiance. There's Marching Terror. That thing is awesome if we can get someone using Glaive. And, yeah. Do I want it? It's like all of our money. And it's just a padded armor. But it's thick pads. Space armor class is 1. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab it. And give it a look. And see, like, what it looks on. Yeah, armor class goes down to 16, bruh. But then I guess if we look at this, pretty sweet, right? One more point of dexterity, and we'll get a +3 dex bonus, which will raise our AC. Our saving throws are not the worst. Remember, we're going to go into melee here shortly. Well, as needed. And we know that land can't, I mean, whatever two characters are going to be there, maybe one of them could benefit from it, but, you know, Camellia is not going to. I may wear it, but get absolutely rocked if I go into melee. And it's all of our money, so I guess we'll go for it. I don't know. Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword. Let's equip Radiant or equip Radiance. It's the same thing pretty much, but it is a special sword that needs to be repaired. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Wow, you can zoom in and out. That's cool. Look at that sword, bro. Wow. We'll let her wield that. And Camellia has just a Cold Iron Rapier. She can't equip the glaive. Land can't equip the glaive. I certainly... Wow, I can. But I'm not going to be very good with it if I put it on for, like, the Ever-Burning Torch. Oh, my attack is +4. 1d10 +4. I don't have an open hand for spellcasting, though. It's a beautiful glaive. So we'll just take that off. Short sword is +4, 1d6 +2. 19 to 20. This is 1d6 +2, attack +3. This is attack +4. So maybe we use this for now, the short sword. If we're going back into melee. Let's get a scroll or potion or something. I feel like we should get probably mage armor. Bonus to AC. Save our moderate potions. Give them, well, give her a moderate. Keep the scale in case we have to use it in combat, I guess. Even though it takes a full round, we'd probably be dead by then. Camellia and Land. Land doesn't really need to use much of that stuff. Alright, let's see. He's got the composite longbow. Just making sure everybody's good to go. She's got the Cloak of Resistance, which I can put on as well if I wanted, but we Gucci, I think. Go with the short sword, one hand open for spellcasting, and 16 armor class, I guess. That's the worst by far. And just really bad. Our saving throws are on par, I guess. But we'll just look at it like we get, you know, a 0 armor check penalty. That's good for us, so let's go. We have 387 left, and we can always sell, like... Actually, well, that's worth 1,000 Marching Terror. It's a crazy weapon. We could sell, like, our good stuff. I don't know. Is it worth 2,300? I'm so conflicted, but... Oh, let's look back with Chain Shirt on. We don't have to worry about the arcane spell failure. Let's make sure that we don't have to worry about spell failure. I'm not 100% sure. Magus proficiencies. Yeah, he can cast Magus spells while wearing light armor without incurring the normal arcane spell failure chance. But wearing medium, heavy, or a shield incurs a chance of arcane spell failure. So, the fact that he's using this light shirt, it's light armor. Don't even worry about arcane spell failure chance. 4 max dex is plenty for him. -2. Yeah, if we need someone to perform athletics. I guess, like, you know, we have an extra person to do that now. By wearing the thick pads. And the chain shirt takes to 1816. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm not going to get the thick pads. I am too conflicted about it. So, we're going to save our money. It's just, I'm a magus. I should be taking advantage of, you know, oh, she can put in there Marching Terror, I guess. I should be taking advantage of all the benefits of a magus. Let's take the Ring of Protection again and give that to me. Taking me up pretty decently. I mean, we can hang maybe a little bit. We can hang with the big boys. Let's get a mage armor again. Let's get a cure light wounds. And what else did we give her? Unbreakable Heart can be used. Potion of Enlarged Person. Just give her another healing potion. And you're good to go. And Land's good to go. So, okay. So I think we're good to go, but instead of the Cold Iron Rapier, unfortunately the critical's 19 to 20 versus the Rapier 18 to 20, but I'd rather the higher attack bonus. So we'll go with that. I think that's all the changes we made. I'm not going to buy the pads. I'm going to save our money and keep it moving. So I think it's time to head out, guys. I think we've
Our duty
actually
calls.
We should see if we want any of these potions. She has 2 potions of mage armor. We should probably grab both of those. That comes up to 100. We have enough cure light wounds. Braces of armor +1. Cold iron masterwork great axe. That's worth, like, having, but oh well. Scrolls of Bless are always good. They're 25 apiece. What does Bless look like? Oh, okay. Scroll of Doom. 1 enemy creature. What does Doom do? The spell fills a single subject with a feeling of horrible dread that causes it to become shaken. -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill check, ability checks. Awesome. It is affected by target spell resist, a will saving throw negates, and it's 1 minute per level. We don't have any Doom. The spell is available to Camellia, but I can use it with a skill check. She can't use it. She can use Bless. Camellia can use a Scroll of Sleep and can use a Scroll of Bless or Doom. So let's get a Scroll of Doom. Land can't use none of that mess. Camellia can use Scrolls of Sleep. Scrolls of Bless. We have 1 Scroll of Bless. It's by a second. They're only 25 apiece. I can use Scroll of Grease. Oh, I can use Scroll of Blur. No kidding. Without a skill check, and they're 150. Those are nice to have. We'll buy one. We're up to 325. Potion of Feather Step. Those are pretty useful. For 50. Protection from evil for 50. Buy that. Buy a Potion of Feather Step. And that'll be it. So I'm really going to leave behind the Scrolls of Blur, huh? 425. We have 2687. I'm going to take the Scroll of Grease. She should take a Scroll of Sleep. And then, no one can use Heroism. I can with a skill check, but it's too high. Do I want to spend another 150 on another Blur? No. We Gucci. Let's just take this. 475. Good deal. Is there anything I can hand you? Longsword, because we have a cold iron one somewhere right there. We don't need all these darts. Let's keep like 2 of them, I guess. I don't even know we need those that many. Dueling sword. If someone's going to use the dueling sword, they're going to use the cold iron masterwork one. So let's sell this dueling sword for 5. We've got a cold iron masterwork javelin, ever burning torch, flail, masterwork heavy flail, masterwork heavy mace. So if we have a heavy flail or a heavy mace, we can get rid of this flail, which is 5 pounds. So bonk bonk. Light mace, masterwork glaives. We have the one already. She's got equipped, so let's just sell one of these for 100. Rapier, we have 2 cold iron rapiers, but third it could be useful. Spear, sickle, quarterstaff, punching dagger, masterwork. We'll hang out to this stuff for now. Sorry for any background noise, guys. Alright, so that looks good. 362. Deal. Let's get all those goodies. We have nothing to bulk sell, and let's go. So let's do a little bit of alteration. Let's see, protection from evil. We can now give her like... There's only 3 charges left of that. Instead of reduce person, we give her protection from evil. And I can go ahead and grab the Scroll of Blur. If I'm going to be in melee, then I'll do it instead of... I can use Bull Strength too. I was going to say instead of Expeditious Retreat, but this would get me out of harm's way quickly. And Mage Armor, we'll leave that the way it is. Scrolls of Bless. Where are the Bless scrolls? Right there. Instead of protection from evil, let's give her a Bless. And instead of this very nice... Okay, that's fine. She has Inflict Light, Moderate, Serious. Instead of Light, let's give her... Oh, no. We good. Alright, we'll just save that other stuff for a rainy day when we need it. And yeah, let's go, son. So we have to rest. We'll quick save. We have to rest here. I don't want to rest by then. We'll come over here. I don't know what's up with the corruption. Let's roll.
You know, Lon, you're almost half cute. I can only imagine what the knife of an experienced surgeon could do for you.
Oof.
That's a great idea. If we find one, we'll also get him to shorten that tongue of yours and take out your poison glands.
Good one, lad. Alright. Cool. Cool. Alright. We Gucci and good to go. Let's quick save. We said our goodbyes. And I think we are ready. Oh wait, let me get myself, we're still gonna be saddled up. We're just gonna be in melee.
Everyone counts on.
I can't saddle up here? Okay. And I just want to make sure one more time.
Attack! Aim carefully.
Everything's taken care of. If we come back here. Is there anything to perceive? No. Wonder what it's like up there. Come down this side and out we go, guys. Ready for whatever lies in wait for us. Let's go. Oh wait, do we have to tell someone we're leaving? No. Alright, let's go, son. Alright, dead end this way. Oh, we have to stay on the sewers way upstairs. Let's roll. Oh, trophies left at the shield maze. Is there anything we want to grab last second? Hand of Hosilla. Light mace, javelin. We are light. Studded leather. Studded leather. Ranger studded leather. Rapier, a battle axe. Comma. Light mace, flail. Sometimes you can find stuff that you missed that you should have picked up in this loot screen. I remember it from Kingmaker. Leather armor. Here's all the stuff we dropped. More stuff we dropped. Is there anything here I want to grab last minute? Oh, I can grab this stuff and then turn around and sell it. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's just say collect all. It's 780 pounds. Oh, no. No. My bad, guys.
What?
I'm gonna load. Sorry. But we will figure this out. It's sort of like... you know, the trader paying us to go and quickly off camera collect all of this loot and give us like a bulk price for it, but if I hit X we don't leave, I think, so it's gonna take a second, guys, but let's just grab everything and we'll also sort it by things we grabbed last. Wow, are we slow? But Tyra is gonna love it. Bunch of stock for her. Awesome. Okay, so sort by newest to oldest. So we'll just throw it all up there. I guess she's got unlimited gold. We'll find out. Oh, wait a minute, no. Wait a minute. Take one punching dagger. Take one light crossbow. Take a dagger. Padded armor. The 2 scales. The 2 flails. Another longsword. Warhammer, 3 clubs. We'll keep 1 club, I guess. 6 heavy crossbows. We'll keep 1. 3 breastplates. Keep 1. 8 studded leathers. We'll keep 1. 7 scale mails. We'll keep 1. 2 Baphomet cultists heavy shields. We'll keep 1 actually, because we don't have any heavy shields, so that's a good thing to keep. 9 leather armor. We'll keep 1. 2 battle axes. We'll keep 1. We're already down to light. A scimitar. 3 light maces. We'll keep 1. 2 commas. We'll keep 1. 2 rapiers. We'll keep 1. 3 darts. We'll keep 2. Javelin. We have a masterwork javelin, so we could probably just sell that. And then I guess that's everything we picked up. Bulk selling. Alright, so we made $491 on that, guys. How is that? Then it gets in the scroll of sleep, yeah. And we could even sell more, really, but we're at light, so might as well keep what we've got here. Just to be extra versatile. Could actually sell, was it the breastplate? We have abandoned mail, right? Yeah, so let's sell the breastplate, I think. Or do we want to get rid of the scale mail? Breastplate's worth 50. Take another 50, 541. And we're at a light load. Boom, boom, 2,800 gold, guys. Quick save that. Now, we go upstairs. All loot sold. It's a very nice feature. You don't need rations or camp supplies to rest.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on.
Oh.
The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
The Wardstone Legacy. The surface! Finally, I missed the fresh air so much, says Camille. Hello, surface world, here I come. Aren't you happy to see me again? Alright, we've got Horgus Worm with us. Got some loot over here. Let me saddle up, if I may. There we go. We've got a carved urn, coal, and 7 coins. This deep rift leads to the catacombs under the city where the mongrels live. I guess we can never really return there. That goes upstairs. I can hear the sounds of battle from above, out of the pan and into the fire. Let's come in here. 5 gold and incense, 3 shining scales, and a long spear. It's 9 pounds, and I don't really see the reason to grab it, but why not? We're hoarders. Anything else in there? No?
I'm gone.
Alright, let's head upstairs. Let's see what we've got here. Battle is really raging on outside here. Wow. Erebeth, the half-orc before you wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up surprised, judging whether you are friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Anevia. Anevia Terrorblade is the Eagle Watch's most adept scout. She was among the unlucky ones who ended up with you in the dungeons under Canabras and accompanied you on the long and exhausting journey to the surface. And just a refresher on Iomade, who Sela also worships, known as the Inheritor, Light of the Sword, and Lady of Valor, is the goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Having served as Erodin's herald, she inherited many of the last Aslante's followers upon his death and continues to espouse the ideas of honor and righteousness in the defense of good and the battle against evil. Oh, is that her wife?
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
It is. Oh my gosh.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out.
Anevia strokes Erebeth's head and whispers something in her ear, then stands back and points at you.
Let me introduce you to my wife, Erebeth Terrorblade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Oh, she turns to you. Anevia does.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anevia out of there.
The half-orc nods and her stern voice grows a little softer. Where are we?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
What is the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world.
Wow, and a refresher. Crusaders. Okay, the Wardstone are a chain of powerful artifacts keeping the world wound's expansion at bay. The first and greatest in the chain was erected in the city of Canabras by the hand of the Inheritor himself, a golden-winged angel sent by the goddess Iomade. And we're in Canabras, the city. It's a city of glory, but none of spotless virtue. Until the First Mendevian Crusade, it was a small town perched atop a bluff overlooking the West Selen River. During the final dark days of Sarkoris, historical refugees splashed across the river and sought safety behind the walls of Canabras. At first, these refugees were allowed in unquestioningly. However, a Lilitu demon named Minago entered Canabras magically disguised as a refugee. Once inside the town's walls, she revealed her true form and slaughtered dozens of citizens before vanishing in a cloud of greasy black smoke. And she was the one we got the letter from saying, giving her orders to Hosilla. And the demon lord, Sava Melek or whatever. After the Red Morning Massacre, as it was called, Canabras refused entrance to any except those who could demonstrate direst need. Individuals who fell under suspicion were turned away or executed on the spot. Canabras became known as a safe but suspicious city. By the time of the Second Crusade, the leaders of Canabras agreed to house one of the Wardstones to guard against the demonic hordes pouring from the World Wound. This act assured Canabras' role as a strategically vital city key to the defense of Mendev. And the Crusaders, this is new. New info. In 4433, Erodin defeated a cult dedicated to the demon lord Discari, making the north of Avestan safe from demonic influence. However, this protection ended with Erodin's death in 4606. The same year, the World Wound was opened by the witch Arilu Vorlesh, working in conjunction with her demonic patron Discari. Demons poured out and overran the barbarian nation of Sarkoris. The world wound was not large at first, but soon it abruptly expanded, and as it kept growing, it came to be seen as a threat to the entire world. The remaining clerics of Erodin and the clerics of his follower, Iomedae, took it upon themselves to defeat the demons and seal the world wound. Answering their call, thousands of pilgrim crusaders flooded up the river road and into Mendev, the nearest neighboring kingdom of former Sarkoris. Thus the Mendevian Crusades were born. Oh, the remaining clerics of Erodin and the clerics of his follower Iomedae. So Erodin was passed by that time, 4606. Interesting. All right, let's continue.
I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
Okay, so we've got a lot of info here. The episode might go a little long. We met some mongrels who live beneath Canabras. This is Lon.
Most people in Canabras think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world.
Wow.
I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Surprise steals across Irabeth's face, but it quickly gives way to respect.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos.
Yikes.
The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Irabeth slowly drags her hand over her face. Terendelev, the demonic threat, united all kinds of creatures in supporting the Crusaders. Among them was a silver dragon named Terendelev, who protected Canabras for many years, aiding the army of Queen Galfrey. It was the power and courage of Terendelev that held back the hordes of Baelor Khorramzadeh in 4692. However, even the Silver Dragon was helpless when the Demon Lord Discari himself appeared in Canabras. She perished right before your eyes, protecting the city and its residents to her dying breath. Oh, I remember that. Just a refresher, guys.
Don't talk like that. Canabras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Wow.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabras.
Tell me about the Ward Stone. Why is it so important?
The Ward Stones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Ward Stones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
And her herald, Iomedae's herald, a herald, the hand of the inheritor. A herald is a deity's favorite servant who acts as a messenger and emissary throughout the planes. While not necessarily the most powerful of a deity's servants, heralds embody fundamental elements of a god's faiths and philosophies, and thus prove particularly suited to interactions with mortal worshippers. Iomedae's herald, the hand of the inheritor, is a warrior angel always ready to answer Iomedae's call whenever she must directly intervene on Golarion. With his angelic speed and might, he leads the charge when the inheritor's celestial armies must go to war. A veteran of countless sorties into the abyss, the hand fights with a song of battle on his lips and unbreakable courage in his heart. When he is not needed on Golarion, he escorts noble souls through the astral plane to Pharasma's court, patrols the borders of Iomedae's realm in search of abominations from the abyss, duels devils on neutral ground to better learn their tactics, and watches over youths his patron has marked for greatness. Wow, this is super awesome stuff. The abyss, let's go over it because the more we see it, the more it kind of sinks in. The Abyss is a realm of infinite horror and unlimited danger. Its vast chasms, known as the Outer Rifts, wind throughout the surface of the Outer Sphere, where the Outer Rifts of the Abyss open onto realms like Elysium or even Heaven. They are the sites of eternal wars against the celestial races. Here, the armies of good maintain permanent encampments along the edges of abyssal rifts and do their best to prevent the rifts spread. For spreading is the correct word. The outer rifts are growing, albeit slowly. Scholars believe that this is a sure sign of the end of all things, that nothing can stop the growing dissolution of the outer sphere, and that at some time in the future the abyss will consume it all. Worse, the outer rifts do not constrain themselves to the outer sphere. They can open elsewhere, and have done so countless times before to consume entire worlds. The malevolent world wound in northern Avestan is but the latest to appear in the material plane, a rant in reality that even the full might of the nation of Mendev is unlikely to contain for long. The abyss is possessed of many layers strung together by the river Styx. Its inhabitants are demons, its rulers demon lords, who wrested control of the plane eons ago from the primordial Klipoth. Not sure what they are, a race of some sort of people. How did the Wardstone end up in the Grey Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Canabris, but this time, their lord Dascari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here.
Wow.
I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost yet. Dascari has gone, but the Wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
And Lord Dascari, a refresher, the most powerful of the demons are unique demigods, rulers of the Abyss, with their own individual powers and abilities. These demon lords are known throughout the multiverse, and many cults worshipping them exist on the material plane. The total number of demon lords is beyond knowing. Of the countless powerful demons who rule the various layers of the Abyss, some are more widely known and worshipped. The most ubiquitous demon lord, and the only one to have attained full godhood, is Lamashtu, the mother of monsters.
But how did he do that? He's a demon! The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide!
Right?
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
I have important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
Let's not waste any time. To battle.
That's the spirit. You, take Anavia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
Urabeth turns to one of her fighters.
That stupid locust. I'm not prepared for this.
You hear labored breathing interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt in a white-knuckled grip. A bead of sweat trickles down from his temple. Horgus Squirm is an arrogant noble and one of your companions in the journey through the dungeons below Canabris.
Lord Horgus Squirm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabris can be said to be safe right now.
Huh. How's Horgus? I want my money, yo.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
With a crooked smile, Lamb plucks at his bowstring to test the tension in it, then lowers his voice.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
Irabeth raises her blade, and the soldiers, inspired by her cry, rush into battle with renewed vigor. For the Queen, Queen Galfrey. Oh, this is interesting. Queen Galfrey is the absolute monarch of the Crusader state of Mendev and leader of the Mendevian Crusades. While today the name of the Crusader Queen is known throughout the Inner Sea region, it's easy to forget that Galfrey did not start her rule of Mendev as a paladin of Iomedae, but rather of Erodin. When the world wound opened and forever changed Mendev, Galfrey was still an untested young ruler who was forced to deal with the death of her god while simultaneously rallying her nation against the abyssal threat to the west. She rose to the challenge, however, and her leadership was instrumental over the next several years, not only in protecting Mendev from demonic invasions, but also in holding the border against the World Wound. When the Church of Iomedae organized the First Crusade, it joined forces with Mendev to push back the demon armies. During these battles, Galfrey time and time again distinguished herself with a keen grasp of tactics and skill at leadership. But this inspiration went both ways. In the Church of Iomedae, Galfrey found something to replace her lost faith. By the time the First Crusade ended with the apparent defeat of the demon armies, Galfrey had converted and become a worshipper of Iomedae, and had completely retrained herself as one of the Inheritor's most devout paladins. Eager to retain such a valuable leader at the head of the Crusades, the Church of Iomedae twice purchased and presented to the Queen the rare and expensive Sun Orchid Elixir, which extends mortal life beyond its usual span. Thanks to this boon, the Queen has lived and led the Crusaders for more than a century. This is amazing. It's giving me chills, guys. But we gotta save here. We are well into it, and I hope we can save. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. How could you not, right? But hope I didn't mess things up too badly, I should say. But if you did enjoy, guys, and you'd like to see more, go ahead and hit the like button, aka give the video a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you'd like. Those are ways to let me know that you want more, and thus more will be made. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you and invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. But those are just suggestions, guys, so do what you want. It's all good. But yeah, guys, do hope you'll join me next time. I mean, out of the frying pan and into the fire, right? Like, crazy. We've got some stuff to do up here. We've got a war, a battle. It's going to be nuts. So tune in next time. Until then, guys, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. We take the battle to the demons next time. See you guys then.